5 days to August 29th, the date announced by IEBC, when residents in 2 counties and 4 constituencies will line up to vote in the gubernatorial and member of National Assembly races. The Ministry of Education has announced the closure of day schools in the affected areas on Monday so that IEBC can use those same facilities as polling centers. But learners in boarding schools in the 6 regions will, however, remain in school. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha says tallying centers that will need more than 1 day to wind up the exercise will be moved to tertiary institutions. And as Laura Otieno now reports, candidates for the various elective seats are expected to hit the campaign trail ahead of those elections.
Hours after the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission set Monday the 29th as the new date for elections in 6 areas where the polls were postponed, the Ministry of Education has taken the cue and announced the closure of all day schools in affected areas to pave way for the election. Education CS George Magoha, however, revealed that learners in boarding schools will not break for the exercise, with the students expected to stay away from the designated areas where voting will be taking place.
As far as the polling centers are concerned, we are happy to allow them to use our facilities in both primary and secondary schools. But we have also agreed that the tallying centers, which may require more than 1 day, we have agreed mutually that they should be taken to tertiary institutions.
A section of parents have, however, expressed displeasure at the move, saying the breaks are disrupting learning, especially among those sitting for the national examinations in 3 months' time.
Sai anarudia akituambia ya kwamba tutafanya uchaguzi on Monday, ambapo anajua vizuri ni siku ya shule. Kwa nini angeweka hii siku ya uchaguzi weekend?
Kwa nini ameweza kuinterrupt na watoto wangu na haki yao ya kikatiba ya kukaa katika shule wakati wa shuleni? Ati bado kunaletwa uchaguzi ingine baada ya ingine.
Even so, candidates in various positions are expected to hit the ground running beginning Wednesday as they rush to beat the Saturday deadline for campaigns ahead of the Monday poll. The UDA brigade, led by Deputy President-elect Rigathi Gachagua, is expected in Rongai on Wednesday to drum up support for Paul Chebor, the UDA candidate in the Rongai Parliamentary race, who will be facing off with KANU's Raymond Moi and Luka Kagan of CCM. In Kakamega County, a showdown is expected between outgoing Senator Cleophas Malala of ANC and ODM's Fernandez Baraza, the immediate former MD of Ketraco, as they seek to inherit the county top job from outgoing Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, who completed his 2 terms. Others in the race include former Lugari MP Cyrus Jirongo, Samuel Omukoko of MDP, KANU's Suleiman Sumba, Michael Osundwa and Austin Otieno, both of whom are independent candidates.
Lakini vile wameahirisha hiyo tarehe, naona ijakuwa mbaya. Tunataka tuipige kura mara moja tumalize. Tujue tumetoka kwa hiyo biashara.
In Mombasa, a total of 8 candidates have set their eyes to taking over from Ali Hassan Joho, including ODM's Abdul Swamad Nasir, Hassan Omar Hassan of UDA, William Kingi of PAR, and Said Abdallah of Usawa Kwa Wote. Others are Shafi Makazi of Upia and Daniel Kitaso, who is vying as an independent candidate. Other areas that will be having elections are Pokot South, Kitui Rural, Rongai and Kacheliba. Residents of Nairobi, Kwanjenga and Embakasi South wards will also be electing their county assembly representatives. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.